Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Greg K6EGG live stream. Give me just a few minutes and I'll be on the air. Hello, everybody. Welcome to July, the 1st of July, 2024. And you know what that means for the HF world? It is time for the 13 colonies. And believe it or not, as I was just coming on, I hit my 5th colony here. I'll go through and get all that. I'm going to try to keep track digitally, at least. So that's K2H I need to get in here. I am having a lot of fun with this. I wanted to try this year's to get them all, every single one of them on voice. I don't think that's very possible for me, but I'll give it a shot. I did get one last year, believe it or not, and it was my last one I got voice. So sorry if I sound preoccupied here. Oh, crap. Did I just get... Hold on a second here. I just got the same one. Hold on a second here. Which one did I just get? Clipboard? No. K2H. K2H. Yes. Sorry. I apologize for being preoccupied. I am trying to keep track of the 13 colonies here and working FT8 and talking to you folks. Just remember, this is what I do as far as I'm letting you see what I do in real time. Now I'm going for K2A. Nate, yes, I did see the Logbook of the world is on. I did do an upload, so we'll see what happens. Matt, it's great to see you in there. Long time no see. A little probably warm out your way right now. I'm sure you have some lava floating down your streets. Joe, nice to see you in there. It seems to be working. K2A on the way. I might get all of them today at this rate. Give me a second here. Once I get this in here, I'll have to be preoccupied. Only 98? I'll be in Vegas in about 2 weeks, so I'm going to be feeling your pain. We're supposed to get a heat wave pumped through here shortly. So I'm letting this thing go through. I'm trying to get K2A, sorry. Sound like Brandon right there. Yay, K2A. All right, so let me go back here. K2A. K2A. I'm sure some of you folks out there probably have all the 13 colonies done already. Not me. Last time it took me to the very last day to get all of them. I'm about halfway through. I worked them before I forgot to submit the log. Whose fault is that? I worked them last year. What I was saying right before, I don't know if you saw the beginning. I worked them last year, and I tried like heck to try to get all of them. And I think I got K2A last, whatever New Hampshire is. I think Connecticut is K2A. Oh, K2A is New York. I don't think so. I did not see any of them on DStar. I'm not a big fan of logging stuff on the on DStar unless it's, you know, like real, like through the air, I guess. I need A, F, and G. A is on 20 meter FT4. I just got them. So if you need them, Nate, you can see here. Oops, wrong button. I was already on here. So I'm going to hunt some. You packed up your antenna already. Whose fault is that? Oh, come on, Nate. Of course, Dustin has what? You said you had 12 of them? Let's scroll up here. Yeah, you have 12 of them. What's your goal? Try to get them all on all the bands? You're going to try to get them on voice? That's fair. Are any of them on voice right now? The other thing is I'm going to search for them on my own. And I want to get them on my own. Lots on 40. Great. I got a lot of noise. I'm not going to be able to hear those folks on 40. Hamstick, are you in space right now?
Yes. Hey, did you see someone on FT4 that says K6EGG sad ham?
I did not see that. No.
Yeah, someone's sending it on FT4 right now.
I don't see it. I have it up right now.
I saw it.
I mean, I can't disagree with a fella.
Where was it?
How do you send those messages?
You just type it as a TX5. Yeah, it was 022400 is when they sent it. If you check on your left, you may see it.
What was the time again?
022400.
Oh, so it was a little bit ago.
Yeah, I'm in space because I ordered more Starlink.
We're talking through space right now, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's just amazing.
I ordered the Starlink Mini.
My 73 has. Oh, come on. That sucks. Maybe we can make a voice contact.
I just saw K2H on 20 meter FT4, but they're gone now.
K2H, K2M, and K2A are all on 20 meter FT4. So if anybody wants them, come and get them.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any of them now.
This is riveting live streaming here tonight. It's a Monday. Eric, I could tell you right now what the delay is through Sonobus. You can look here on your right. So his ping time round trip is 77, now 80. I believe usually you hit a gateway in Los Angeles, right?
Yeah.
So probably he can explain a little bit better. No, that's not bad at all. That's better.
Most of the delay
go ahead.
Is I'd have similar ping time on fiber based off of how far it has to go from Hawaii to California. So
I am on fiber, and it's from the technical guy that set up my fiber. He was really cool. He said the Pomona central office that my fiber goes to is connected directly to the gateway in downtown Los Angeles, whatever that means.
Pomona
You're
connected to? Okay. I can check.
I don't think there's a gateway in Pomona, but that's the central office I'm connected to. But One Wilshire has a huge, giant, like West Coast gateway, internet, telephone, all kinds of stuff that goes through there. Yes, Nate, I am on fiber. I had a really good dude when he set up I went and I didn't change my fiber, but I changed the decoders or whatever the hell they are, the ONT box. And the guy, the way they had it before, I think every 16, Hamstick may understand this, like every 16 units or ONT boxes were muxed together and then modulated back. And now the way they have it wired is each individual ONT box is going back directly to the central office now. Does that make sense? I think I think the same technology is used in cable modems. Where it shares, I don't know. I don't understand
I'm not necessarily a layer one kind of guy.
Yeah, he had like his computer out and showed me where all the signals were going and coming from and backup routes and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, but the fiber, he actually, the fellow on the other end in the central office in Pomona actually shined a light from the office there about 4 miles away, just to make sure we had continuity, and he sent something else that had a meter on it. Similar to the meter I use at work.
The light was what they call a visual fault indicator. And then the thing that they probably tested was probably an OTDR, an optical time domain reflexometer.
We have those at work.
I wanted to get one, but the one that I wanted was like $30,000, so I said no. I just got work to buy one instead.
I've seen fiber pass light, but not link up. Yeah, and I think that's why they ran the 2 tests. I think the light part, K2J. Yeah, I think the light part was to check continuity to make sure everything was on the right thing.
Yeah, the VFI is an extremely bright light. It won't necessarily tell you it's working, but it'll definitely tell you like if it's not working. Like if you can tell that it's broken, you'll like if it doesn't pass the VFI, it's definitely not going to pass real data. But a lot of people just use it to make sure they got the right wires or right glass. Usually, usually for the stuff that I do, it'll tell me it's broken because usually it's really broken if it breaks for the stuff that I work with. Like somebody cut the cable.
I gotta say, I think Scott just sent me this. I'm making sure I don't have anything else up on the screen. K2J. Let me put this in here real quick. I want to see my test here. Keep in mind, I am streaming. I'm sending a 10 meg stream out on video. I am uploading audio to Sonobus, and I'm downloading audio from Sonobus. I'm also back streaming my stream off of YouTube. So I got a lot of stuff.
I'm looking at these spots. Last year, I got the clean sweep last year, all 13 plus all the bonus stations. I am hoping that these ops play nice this time. I'm seeing K2G on 80 meters, K2L on 80 meters, K2H is on 160 meters, K2I is on 80, M3 Pen is on 40, Delta and Alpha are both on 80. Like, the sun's still up. If they want anyone outside of the East Coast to work them, they need to. Yeah, and there's a lot of stations. They have a lot of POTA ops running stations, which unfortunately a lot of POTA ops don't understand propagation in order to get everyone. So what they do is they get a lot of stations, but they're all East Coast. You know, running 40 meters in the daytime. They'll get pileups, but no one east of the Rockies will hear them. It was a struggle last year, but I got all the stations, and then I forgot to submit the log.
Here's my test, and this is all, and I'm streaming extremely a ton of stuff right now, back and forth.
Where's that at?
Speed measurements. .net or something like that. I could send it to you if you want.
Well, don't text it to me. I need it on the computer.
You can look at the screen there at the top. Scott's sending me stuff.
Speed.measurementlab.net.
I gotta say, man, I lived in a place I couldn't get dial-up, or I couldn't get dial-up. My dial-up barely worked. And I went from that to having DSL for like 2 months, and then Verizon's jumping or knocking on my door going, "Hey, you want to try this fiber thing out?" I'm like, "Yes, you're our first test area in the state. Well, we're putting in a fiber in 2 weeks, so you're going to get it." And it was, at the time, I think it was like only 10 up and 10 down or something like that, or maybe it was 50 up and 50 down. And I was like beside myself because it was solid.
Wait, what are you getting right now on
high 8s, 2 millisecond delay, or 2 millisecond ping time?
No, I mean for what are you getting on your download speeds, upload speeds?
What I'm paying for?
No, what are you getting?
I just said in the mid to high 8s.
I don't know what that means. What are
800s?
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I mean, I can just do this too. Speed. This seems to be a little more. What's the word I'm looking for? And keep in mind, I am uploading and downloading stuff right now. Obviously, I'm live streaming, so these numbers will probably be a little bit higher if I wasn't.
Yeah, I'm sitting at 69 milliseconds on the speed test. 200 meg down, and that's still doing it, but it's pushing about 20 meg up.
Well, keep in mind, I have this going. I'm downstreaming this, and I'm upstreaming. Looks like 10.5 megs. And then I have
also,
what's that?
Keep in mind, mine is going through space.
I get, yeah, yours is, I mean, what yours is doing is pretty amazing. No doubt. I get 896 down and 40 up. Yeah, if you get over 10 for uploading, that's fine. I think my cable modem only did 25. But the ping time was like ridiculous. And I think it was because it was on that sharing. Like I said, I don't understand it, but it shared the stream, so it fluctuated a lot.
Well, I mean, they're all shared.
That's pretty good for cable too. No, mine's not shared.
Yes, it is. So you're paying for a certain level of service, and so is everyone else. But internet provider can't give everyone that service all at the same time. So
I'm not on a backbone with everybody else going to the central office. So in the sense of that, I'm not shared coming out of my house.
I mean, if it's going through muxes, you're definitely shared because it's
a direct fiber directly to the office now. That's what I was explaining earlier. They changed all the wiring to give more bandwidth.
Yeah. I mean, but also at the same time, going direct to the central office, they don't have enough bandwidth to support all of their customers either.
No.
So if they let's say you're paying for a gig and they have 1,000 people, they don't have a terabyte connection. And they've probably got way more than 1,000.
And the thing is you're not going to need a gig. You'd have to have like 10 TVs on downloading, and I'll have to do like 30 uploading HD 1080p 60 frames a second for it to even start to break into that whole gig. So unless I'm downloading or uploading a huge file, there's like almost no way I'm going to use all that at once. Unless I'm directly peer-to-peer linked with another person directly, obviously. Probably higher for Verizon in my area. We have 400 gig fiber ring for our customers.
I had 3 meg when I lived in Italy. 3 megabits.
Michael, do you work for like Verizon or something? Maybe you can explain how. I was on a system where it was MUX with 16 ONT boxes, and then now they changed it to I'm like a direct path to the central office. So like they reran fiber to like this MUX area, whatever. Not MUX, whatever they called it. I work for a local ISP. So does that make sense? Them changing 5 milliseconds down. That's pretty good. Anything under 10 milliseconds is really good. I get about that's not bad. Cables, you're just not going to get it on the upload. I liked Verizon when they was my ISP. But since they changed to Frontier, right after they changed to Frontier was really bad. They've gotten a lot better. And I'm going to get on voice here in a few minutes. I'm just checking to see if there's any more folks out here. For the 13 colonies, that is. I get 240 up on my cable. That's 240 up for cable is really good. What's your ping time like, Nate? Google Fiber came to our area, but their ping times are what? So supposedly Google Fiber is going to come in our area and they're going to like share the fiber or something. I guess there's something that they have to share it somehow. I don't know how they do that, but
yeah, they probably don't own the lines. The internet like backbone is it's a mess.
I'm with a company that will not sell you in there. Well, because everything's backwards down there, Colin.
Yeah, like when he goes to the web, all the websites are upside down.
Yeah, how do you deal with that, dude? I mean, seriously, with all those websites being like that. 14 marks. I mean, I can't get much better than the best ping time I think I've had was 2 milliseconds. Sorry, 1 millisecond. I have AT&T fiber and it's 20 milliseconds. What? That's pretty slow for fiber. I would suspect you should be under 10. They probably modulate that in somehow. When I had fiber before, my ping time was like, I want to say it was like 16 or something like that. Our customers, it's pretty darn good. And right now you're showing you dropped to 72 millisecond ping time there, Hamstick.
Nice.
So that means I can drop this a little bit. And for those of you wondering what I'm doing, so there's a jitter buffer in there. Because his ping time, it's hard to see there. It's cut off there a little bit. He's at 72 milliseconds. That means I can drop the jitter to, I usually move it about 20 milliseconds higher than the.
I just leave mine set to a max of 200 and let it fly. It's been working good.
I try to get the best out of everything I can get. Because I notice after a while, sometimes you start to get a little more delayed.
You know, some fish are like that. They're a special kind of a fish. They're a delay fish.
There's nothing wrong with being a delay fish. What? How's that possible?
What's that?
He had 5 milliseconds on dial-up in the 90s. Maybe 5 minutes. Did I already get K2J? I'm going to go to voice here in a minute. I think I got K2J. K2J was the first one I got. Somebody else is calling me, so I'll let this guy go in and get me. From Finland. Oh, we're working gray line in Eastern Europe right now. I didn't think about that. It's already 7:45. What happened to tonight? I really don't feel like working tomorrow all week. I have to work on 4th of July, unfortunately.
I have I'm off Thursday through Monday.
Before I do this, I need to push this. Reopen.
We're in yeah, I'll just use Google Maps.
Let me see this. After my birthday, the year is I'm going to push a file over to Logbook of the World, see if it works.
Yeah, so I uploaded a couple days ago, and my logs are still sitting. Like some of them haven't uploaded yet, or they're not showing up.
Yeah, it's probably going to take a couple days for it to.
So
Maybe
I
in a
have,
couple
like,
weeks, knowing them.
I have a bunch of QSOs that are like entire logs that aren't there. So they said over the weekend. Yeah, I uploaded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me check the I uploaded 19 logs and only 7 of them are actually showing up.
It's going to take a while. I'm just, at least they're back.
Yeah.
Probably 4 weeks longer than I thought.
Alpha Echo 0 Kilowatt Mexico. Good evening, sir. Go ahead.
Well, Frank, you don't have to use it, man.
Yes, it is. What's your name?
I don't think that's a K2 station.
Hey, good evening, Miss Megan. My name is Tony.
I just didn't know because I didn't hear you. But I did hear you calling me off. I was pointing up northeast, so you're off.
It's all right. I'll drive in my Tesla and update my Logbook of the World later tonight. Oh, where are these guys at? Don't tell me where they're at.
You can use spotting.
I don't want to though.
They're spotting like mad right now.
Kilo.
I'm just not catching what's after the Alpha Delta. Let's start there. Alpha Delta what? Alpha Delta 8 Adam. I got 9 Alpha stroke Alpha Delta 8 Alpha.
Oh, I thought I was bad.
There we go. I got it that time. 9 Alpha stroke Alpha Delta 8 Alpha Kilowatt. You're in the log at Maryland, QSL. Hey, thanks for Croatia. Have a great holiday down there and enjoy the week from Kilowatt 2 Fox QRZ.
Oh, the fact that he's saying kilowatt.
Yeah, call correction. Kilo America 6, Radio Washington, London. Kilo Alpha 6.
Right?
Lima 59, Whidbey Island, Washington State.
Kilo Alpha 6 raised white letter. Thanks very much for Washington State and 59 into Maryland. QSL?
Yeah, QSL. You sound really good out on the West Coast.
Yeah, I wish it would stick. It tends to run up and down here, so it gets swells and it goes away. But it's getting late here on the East Coast and probably time for me to turn this mess off there, guys.
Oh, you're just booming in here. So you got plenty to work the West Coast if you stay up.
I appreciate it there. Enjoy your holiday week and thanks for the contact.
7-3, good luck with your activation.
Thanks. Kilowatt 2 Foxtrot QRZ.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Kilo 0 India Lima Zulu.
So there's one here, huh, Frank? So I was on the wrong band, huh?
0 India, give it to me again. Kilo 0. Kilo 0 India Uniform Zulu 59 Mike Delta. QSL? very much from Minneapolis, Terry, and have a great holiday weekend, QSL.
Oh, man. This guy checks all the boxes of things I don't like.
Bravo, Victor, 59 Maryland. Thanks for Whiskey India. Enjoy the holiday. Kilowatt 2 Fox.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Kilo 6.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf, 59 Mike Delta.
59 Southern California.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf, right?
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
All right, thanks for the 2Gs. Have a good evening from Kilo 2 Foxtrot, yours, Ed. November Lima Whiskey.
There goes Dustin.
Kilo 6. Oh, come on. Kilo Golf 6, November.
So I don't feel so bad about reading call letters back now.
Kilo Golf 6, November Lima Whiskey, 59 Mike Delta, QSL. Thanks very much. Enjoy the evening. Kilo 2 Fox.
November 5 to the Romeo.
Whiskey Mike 7. Whiskey Mike 7, Charlie, 59 Mike Delta. My pleasure. Thanks for California.
You said you don't want anyone to tell you the frequencies they're on?
Romeo 59 Mike Delta.
I did most of them last year on my own.
Thanks for Texas. Good evening. Kilo 2 Fox. 13 Colony, Maryland. Kilo 2 Fox. CQ20, CQ20. Kilo 2 Fox, 13 Colony.
Sorry, I'm just putting this in the logbook.
Sierra Mike Sierra again. Is there Kilo 0, Sierra Mike Sierra? Kilo 0, Charlie Mike Sierra, 59 Mike Delta.
Okay, got 5 more to go.
Good evening from Kilo 2 Fox, yours Ed.
Wait, you already have 8 of them?
Yep.
Are you going to...
Get the fake award?
One of the special event ones, or one of the special bonus ones is on as well. But I'll let you find them.
I might change my mind eventually.
That's frequency in use. Whiskey 7, Bravo, Bravo, Oscar.
Somebody back here.
W7BBO.
Should I say we're reserving the frequency for a YLNet?
No. The YL system seems so silly to me. There's never any YLs on it.
Welcome to check in as well. Do us on this frequency. And I'm going to go down the list again. We're going to start with November 7, Foxtrot Golf.
Same 7XG, again, a perfect signal. Great band tonight from 7XG back to that.
I don't know about that.
Thank you, Dave. You know, this can be really useful, even in a local event here.
I need to...
So, I'm excited to see what's going on here. We need to try it sometime.
Is there any hurricane that's going on tonight? Isn't there a hurricane, like, coming in?
Yep. Slow. Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, like I said, I turned the rig on this morning and I waited that.
What's going on, dude?
10-year cycle in your tire.
I'm kind of hunting around on my own. I'm not trying to use spotting and trying to find the 13 colonies.
Arizona 7-3, thanks for being there.
Oh, Nate, I hope you recorded that. Please tell me you recorded that.
What happened?
Nate said that he heard someone call into the maritime net and that he believes they're in the Caribbean. And they basically told him to kick rocks and look at the forecast.
It's fucked up.
Well, I mean, they don't want to help people. They just want to pretend to help people.
There's so many broken people out there.
Well, no, they do want to help people. A lot of them just like, it seems like they're just like waiting for an emergency. Like they want it. Like they want to be that hero.
Yeah, I was just looking at the radar, and it looks like there's a lot of storms over there, all over here. I don't think he even cares.
A lot of rag chew on here.
I got a little kiddie pool for my kids and for the grandkids.
Little kiddie pool.
That was about my whole bedroom.
Just like our media, just waiting for something to fail, so it could be breaking news.
Well, I mean, the media is like, they're not even waiting anymore. They're just making shit up at this point.
God. Hear a lot of rag chew.
But I ain't going to, because everybody else is a lot wetter than I am.
A lot of rag chew tonight. I have way too much noise. I'm not going to be able to hear any East Coast folks.
It's honestly easier for me to hunt DX than it is to hunt the Colonies, so.
Yeah. I'm starting to figure that out.
Germany Bravo, Whiskey 0 kilowatt, Germany Bravo. 9 November Charlie, thanks so much. Kilowatt 3 K6EGG.
My guess is that's one right here, but I don't think I can hear him.
There's a lot of kilowatts being thrown out there. A lot of kilo whiskeys.
I don't think I'm going to be able to make any 40-meter contacts with these folks, which is unfortunate. I might have to go drive somewhere. Which is not a bad idea, actually. I know I can make the contacts now.
Yeah, PSK reporters tell me I'm blowing up the entire United States on 20 meters, and I have not made one QSO with these guys.
You don't have one of the 13 colonies yet?
Not a one.
Well, it's like me making European contacts, though. For you, basically, right? Almost the same distance?
Most of them that I see on the spotting pages, they're on bands that aren't even close to being open to Hawaii. So if they're on anything higher or lower than 20, it's...
Yankee Lima with Whiskey 0 Mike Alpha November at US
that's Kim, I think.
And US 3569 CQ POTA, CQ Parks on the air.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
I know that call sign, Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Hey, how you doing there? You're nice 5'8" here into our park. This is Kilo 6 Yankee Lima, and I do have my second operator. Stand by for my second operator. This is Whiskey 0 Mike Alpha November, QSL.
QSL, this is Greg, K6EGG, over in Chino. You guys are both a 5'9" here in Southern California.
Roger, Roger. We're not too far away in Silverwood Lake in the forest up here. It must be either ground wave or NDIS, Roger.
Yeah, Roger that. My in-laws live right down the road there in Phelan, so I'm very familiar with that up there.
Oh, yeah, beautiful place up here. Very lovely. It's a great evening up here to do some POTA. We really appreciate you, Greg. Thanks for hunting us tonight.
Thank you very much. Can I get the second call sign again? I was too busy writing down the first.
Which one do you need? I think you have mine, which is Whiskey 0, Mike Alpha November. QSL?
I got it in there now. Thank you very much. I'll put you in the logbook tonight. And you guys have a good night.
Thank you so much. You too. 7-3. QRZ, this is Kilo 6 Yankee Lima.
By the way, Kim watches the channel. She'll be in the chat every now and again.
Oh my God, Mr. Pod, you are loud here. Probably the best I've heard you. 5-7.
And here,
You're 5'9",
I don't think I've talked to Jenna before, but this is Kim here. Kim's been in the chat quite a bit, actually.
And thank you so much. And stand by for Jenna. And again, this is Kilo 6 Yankee Lima. Stand by for Jenna.
Oh, she has a lazy days?
This is Whiskey 0, Mike Alpha November.
Oh, I'm like watching the YouTube a little delayed, but yeah, those lazy days RVs are they're top-notch builds. They I think they went out of business, but everyone loves them.
QSL. Thank you so much for the park to park. Kim wants to know if you're camping.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I'm doing it overnight. I've got my brother-in-law here, at dawn, and we're doing overnight. We've got shrimp and tricep tacos. QSL.
That sounds good.
Wow, that sounds awesome. Okay, now she wants to know what site number you're at.
My site number, but I'm clear of that at site number.
You'll see Kim in the chat eventually, maybe even tonight. I don't know.
After that, yeah, we're also camping here for the next couple of days up at Silverwood Lake. So a beautiful week to camp. I hope you're having a great time. Okay, got it. Yes, Kim says you just need more wine. That's
There's Silverwood
all.
Lake right here, by the way.
It's about 78.
Oh, Michael, don't tell me that stuff.
Enjoy your location and your company, and thanks so much for the park to park. Really appreciate it. 7-3. Have a great night.
Welcome back there, Dustin, the human SDR.
Sorry about that. First name here is Jenna, Juliet Echo, November Alpha. Thanks so much. 7-3.
And I think, if I'm correct, both of their husbands don't do radio. It's just the females that do it. So that's pretty cool.
The YL and the woman. I like to pronounce call signs. I'm weird like that.
Thanks again.
Her call sign is W woman. And YL. That makes sense. It's kind of like the egg because you're Greg.
Oh man, I get that all the time.
The egg, Greg?
Yeah, well, my license plate says Egg Pro on it too.
Roger. 5-9.
No way I'm going to get this guy. So Silverwood Lake is like, you would probably know where it is, the Cajon Pass of Southern California.
Yep. Wait, Cajon or Tejon?
Cajon. Tejon's the 5.
Wait, Cajon Pass in...
You are 5-9 into Kansas tonight.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Kilo 6 Alpha Golf.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
I don't think he was going after me.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
I'm not giving out the keys to the Cat Kingdom here.
South Carolina.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably give out the password since you also need the username. Or the group name.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. 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 Echo Golf Golf. Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Echo Golf Golf. Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Echo Golf Golf. Echo Golf Golf. Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Same here. 3x3, 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 73, 73, 73. Affirmative. California, Southern California, Southern California.
T2L, South Carolina, this is K6EGG.
I gotta say, I gotta thank the folks that let me get through to him. Four more to go. I still want to get on sideband, but I don't think that's going to happen this year. I accidentally hit my key. I'll try on 40 again. So supposedly there's a rocket launch. I know Dana just texted me about it. I knew about it. I don't know the visibility because it's not a SpaceX. I don't know the trajectory either. I actually think it's going towards the north this time.
And you might have had a little bit of RF in your audio, so we'll see how it sounds when you come back. But anyway, let's see if I have the call right. November 6, Quebec Whiskey from W7TA.
Somebody back over here. I just saw them. Where are they?
Friend that I used to work with that grew
It's
up
not
down in
who I want.
Santa Maria, and he told
It's CubeSat launch?
Oh, is it EMISAT 1 going up today?
very wide signal. So I'll let you go and figure that out and say.
I'll bring it up here on the screen just in a minute.
CQ 13 Colonies from Kilo 2 Golf.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf, you're 59 Georgia.
59 California.
Thank you for California. Have a good evening. QRZ from K6EGG. CQ 13 Colonies from Kilo 2 Golf. We forward November 80th. CQ 13 Colonies from Kilo 2 Golf. CQ 13 Colonies from K2G. Whiskey forward, Norway, Italy, Charlie. CQ 13 Colonies from K2G. CQ 13 Colonies from Kilo 2 Golf. Well, I thought I was typing it in my log, but let me have your call again. Kilo 550 India Delta Tango, you're 59 in Georgia.
I got them on voice and FT8. I'm actually doing not that bad.
Oh yeah, it looks like EMISAT 1, which is it's from like Maine, a university in Maine, but they've got they have a AMSAT telemetry, or not telemetry, I'm sorry, a linear transponder module. So they've got a satellite that'll do sideband that's going up. Unfortunately, it's pretty low.
listening.
Don't do it. I've been good so far.
No, there's a couple of people posting.
I know. I'm trying not to look. That's why I'm looking at this.
Yeah, I'm a little behind. Yeah, EMISAT 1's on there.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
CQ20, 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 CQ20. This is Whiskey Bravo 6, Romeo Echo Delta, WB6RED listening.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Charlie, come again. Kilo 7. India Charlie.
I was off by 10 KCs. You know what? I think that was my first voice contact with Marilyn, by the way.
Have you noticed that a lot of people have started to say "go ahead" at the end of their transmissions?
I noticed that with DX stations first.
A lot of people with decent audio say it. It's kind of funny because I've been hearing "go ahead" a lot, and then QSL at the end of a transmission for all the POTA people. They're like, "You're 5'9", QSL," and then I'm like, if they're 5'9", like if you guys are both 5'9", like just assume that you heard each other.
Oh, very good. And you had a good time.
And by the way, anybody new tonight, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Only 14 likes so far tonight. What the hey? There's 30 folks watching.
Oh, they're launching some more Starlink tomorrow out of Cape Canaveral.
Wish I could watch it. So yeah, CubeSat 1 is at the 53-minute mark and 43 seconds. It's like they're lighting of RS S4, so that's enough. Those are ham radio ones, right?
I don't think so.
CubeSat?
Well, CubeSats can be anything. So like the MESat one is studying stuff. They just what AMSAT does is they like some of the things that they do is they'll include like a radio module as part of somebody else's satellite. So MESat 1, let me look at what else. They have an actual science payload on there. It doesn't say what the payload is.
What's that?
I was looking at what the actual like payload is for MESat 1.
When are we launching your satellite that you bought?
I still got to build it.
We should do a GoFundMe for you to get your own satellite going. I think that would be cool.
I mean, the satellite itself is not terribly expensive. The launch is not terribly expensive, but all of the regulatory compliance and
$2 million to launch it.
No, it's actually it's not bad. NASA actually has stuff where they give you like $300,000 grants to launch.
Really?
So you can potentially launch some of the satellites for free.
Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Wouldn't you have the satellite your call sign? Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah.
Who would have thought that you would have had a satellite with your call sign on it floating around in space?
73.
And have it hit one of the Starlink satellites. I know they're not the same orbit. I would go with EggSat. I'm down with that.
EggSat 1.
I'm totally down with that.
And the CW telemetry beacon will just say EggSat 1 is reserving the frequency for the WildNet. And then like the net never starts. It's just like beacons at every 5 minutes.
Speaking of beacon satellites, I don't know if I can't play it on here. I know I'll get hit with copyright. The Aloha from Hawaii from Elvis, the first like a minute of the broadcast is all CW or Morse code. I just wondered if that's actually real Morse code. I don't know if you guys could probably look at it on that knows CW or can decode any of that stuff.
Oh yeah,
Let me
wasn't that transmission the first ever like live video from Hawaii through space?
I don't think it was a first live video, but it was the first live like broadcast for around the world all at once.
Okay. Right.
I would, if I could do DStar HF, I'd give it a try right now, Adam. Adam, is it warm there yet? I'll be there in 2 weeks from today.
Wait, you could do DStar on 10 meters.
I could do DStar on everything.
Nah, I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can.
As well.
Sure can.
I was really impressed with what I saw on
You
that
sure?
710. So
Who says I can't?
That does well for you.
Is it legal?
Yes, totally legal. I saw somebody use it not that long ago. Well, 6 months ago.
Does the 7610 have it?
No.
Okay. I know the 705 does.
I heard announcements on 30 Charlie for it. I wonder where it's at. Hey, we got a guy that doesn't even have an FCC license telling us this. Waiting for a 7300 that doesn't have DStar. Band's starting to drop here.
I might have to tell Kilo number 2, Lima, 1312, a special event station in South Carolina.
Okay, I found the MESAT one. They have 3 payloads. One of them's looking at solar irradiation reflected back into space. Another one is a payload for remote sensing for coastal estuaries. And then one for harmful algae blooms to see if they increase atmospheric temperature. And then for the nerds, they have the LTM module for us radio nerds.
It's on the same satellite?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's it's either the president or the vice president of AMSAT gave a talk online recently on YouTube talking about how they incorporate some of their comms modules into other team satellites.
Lots of 5.9s getting thrown around on there. Now, I mentioned possibly getting your own or getting a satellite up as a joke.
Yeah.
In all seriousness, have you ever thought about spearheading something like that?
It's the complexities of that are so impossibly huge. The FCC is just making it absolutely crazy because of their orbital debris mitigation stuff. Like if you don't have you need deorbit devices and all these kind of things. Like the AMSAT.
But there's people for that. You're just the person that grabs all the Yeah,
AMSAT's working on some. They're like years away from the next launch of like an actual satellite that they made, like next year sometime for their low Earth orbit tests, and then another year for a higher. Like by the time I leave Hawaii, they'll have a satellite up that's good for people in Hawaii.
Good morning, John. Good to hear you again, my friend. Always good to hear you.
Ethan, I can come on earlier. It's not out of the ordinary that I'll come on in the morning. I do that maybe once a month.
You should be able to reach. You should be able to reach England from California in the next couple hours.
John, all the best. Good DX, my friend. 7-3.
I've made contact with him before.
Around sunset in Hawaii, gets Europe pretty good.
Try it out. Hey, you never know. I don't think I've made any DX contacts, like predetermined, like, what's the word I'm looking for? That we tried to do before. Well, actually, technically, you're a DX contact, right?
Yeah.
That's not true. Can I get the weather? Yeah, should I ask them? Can I get the weather?
Yeah, I told you she'd be number 3 tomorrow night. Yes, please.
Need an HF rig to get motivated. Just get your general right now, dude.
K5BUL.
K5BUL, good evening, 59 South Carolina.
You get your general, and what can work out, if I come out there, we can hook up or link up and maybe go out to Red Rock or something like that. I think that's a POTA activation area. The only satellite, I mean, if you want to call it a satellite, is the ISS that I only worked. I have listened to Dana N7 UFT a few times. At least on the uplink side, I can hear them. It was like unsolicited.
Chase just got a digirig set up, so he is going to be doing packets. I don't know why I said it that way. He's going to be doing packet like APRS off the space station.
Is that the thing you were talking about?
Yeah, it's super easy. I did it with my HT last night in the front yard.
It's lots of noise. Well, the reason why I haven't picked a frequency mic is I'm looking for all the colonies here. Did you get your microphone to work yet? That gain structure with the fat head or whatever preamp you have. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much for picking us up from Nevada.
All right,
there.
that's Kimmy. Don't be a scope head.
Calling CQ won't get Greg what he's looking for, though. That's the thing. He's hunting 13 colonies.
I think it's working. Took the preamp off and lowered the gain on the radio by just to 5%. He sounded. How are you getting in the radio, by the way, Mike? Are you getting in the front on the mic input? Yes, that's Lord Mike too. Yeah, but I understand the mixer into the radio, but the mixer on the front input, where you're like with an adapter, or you're using the ACC input? And I'm keeping a keen eye on this rocket launch here that's supposed to launch here in about 40 minutes, 30 minutes.
I like the image that they have.
I think I fixed my buzzing.
That is nice there too, isn't it? Where am I at here? I got a lot of stuff going on here. Chase jumping in here. I don't know what the ACC input. I'm using the XLR. Okay, so just to let you know, the XLR into the front of the radio is looking for mic level input. So you shipping out line level into the mic level input is not helping you. I would highly suggest, and this is the way I'm running my radio, is getting an ACC adapter and then running the audio into the back of the radio that way. That's the way I'm running it right now. It'll be line level out of your mixer and line level into your radio. So you got a mismatch on your impedance.
Is the buzzing gone tonight?
I got to turn this down. Let me turn off. Yeah, you're clean. You're clean as a whistle.
I put a noise gate on it today. on Sonobus.
So would there be an issue with putting the mixer into the mic port because ICOMs are expecting a certain impedance?
Well, there's a couple of things. You got to turn off I think the 7610 has a voltage bias on it that you need to turn off if you're using a front input. You're not
because
using.
they have an electric.
Yeah, it's like their own version of the condenser microphone. I think don't quote me, 6-8 volts, something like that. But the impedance mismatch is huge between mic level and line level, and especially with that preamp in there that's set for the condenser already, you're just not going to get the levels right. I tried it and it was not very good. It's 8 volt. I was close. K8 MRD, KE0 MAD actually made an adapter for me, and it worked great. I still have it in. I also have one for the 9700 as well. I believe the folks over at VE2DX make these things, which for some reason I can't get it to work. They have the ACC. Come on. Actually, that's not the right one. This is the right one. Come on. This is the ACC side. So you'll plug a cable into this, and then the cable will go to the back of your radio. And then they have, you'll see push to talk here. Come on. And modulation. So you need an adapter for an adapter, which the adapter that I tried did not work. They are cheap. And I actually had another one made, and Scott helped me out with finding the guy. I actually had to call the guy and explain what I was doing. And it's like it has two 1/4-inch adapters, tip sleeve, so they're monos. That's not going to happen. I've been using XLR from the mixer to the radio forever. Well, what you're doing, in a sense, when you lower the mic gain to 5% on your radio, you're patting it down to the preamp. You still have a mismatch and an ohmage and everything. You're getting a lot more noise. I did that with my 7610 at first. It worked. I got good reports. But I also noticed when I used the ACC input, it definitely was a lot cleaner. I think a direct box will. Let's see if I get this thing. A direct box will change the match on it too.
He could probably also do the thing that Adam K6EGG did. He did it with the True SDX, where you use a 110K resistor to get 20 dB of attenuation.
I'm good. I'm ready.
So he did that to do FT8 on the True SDX because it's providing headphone level out, but you need it basically 20 dB lower.
What's the call letters you said? This thing's going to get fogged out.
Be it through redesign or testing or inspections or being the POC for manufacturing.
Outstanding. So this evening, we'll get a little bit of insights from a structural engineer who's worked specifically on...
We got a lot of fog here. Hi, Haley. What was the call sign again that you said?
Oh, K6ARK.
All right, you're hurting me.
I'll put
Haley.
a link.
I don't feel so hot right now. All right, give me a
The link in the chat is specifically for the PCB that he designed for the True SDX.
What?
But you could wire up the same thing and just heat shrink it.
Yeah, there's a huge. Yeah, there's definitely an impedance mismatch.
I totally just said KRK, ARK. Yeah. I am dyslexic. It happens.
Did y'all see that Logbook of the World came back?
Welcome to 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Sorry.
The website's up, but I have logs that I uploaded days ago that still aren't there.
You might have to re-upload them.
Yeah, I re-uploaded one of them, and that's not there either. So.
Oh wait.
They said it's probably going to take until the end of the weekend for the logs to catch up.
Wish I'd have known that before I made my video. Now I sound like an idiot.
Why?
Because I didn't know that. They didn't announce that in their.
They had another one.
Yeah, I sound like an idiot then. So I posted a video an hour ago.
I always look and sound like an idiot myself.
9:03 p.m. coming up rapidly here. A lot of people hopefully will not be under the fog and be able to look out for this launch. Which way should they be looking? Like, will they be able to see it? What might they see?
Yeah, so there's a good chance that people across the Southwest can see the launch. I know it's foggy, but
it's a launch tonight.
We can see something called the twilight effect.
Did we lose Mike too?
So that's when you see not necessarily the rocket, but
is that the ham radio satellite?
By the setting sun in the upper atmosphere.
Gotcha. It's that situation where it's dark on the ground because the sun has set for you. But here we have.
I think the Heil adapter actually has a voltage block on it.
Look out here. So on the map, there's Vandenberg in the middle. The count is showing you T+ after the rocket has launched.
Looks like I'll be able to see it.
In LA, you'll be looking out to the west. San Francisco, look down to the southwest.
Yeah.
See if you can.
Frank, Logbook of the World's better than QRZ because at least the Logbook of the World's real awards.
Lake City, Las Vegas, Portland's way up there.
You can print out your QRZ awards.
Like when you see.
Yeah, but the Logbook of the World wins the real awards.
See if you've got clouds above you. See if you can.
They're all fake.
See this happening because if the sun illuminates this plume, it's going to be quite a show.
Yeah, it'll look beautiful. I think I heard you call it the jellyfish
effect. Yeah, the jellyfish.
I don't think we're gonna get that tonight.
So if you see it, hey, snap a picture of it. Get out your phone, put it up on social media. If you do, tag us Firefly_space if you're on X.com, and we'd love to see how you.
What's the mixer putting out on line level
from this evening? There it is, right on the screen. At Firefly_space. Also, over the course of the broadcast, we're going to be looking for some audience questions. So if you're watching on the YouTube channel, tag us there at Firefly Space.
Can I get on your ham radio satellite right now? Is that kind of what I do? We're going to kind of tune into this. It's still 24 minutes away.
Demonstrating
so I'll keep an eye on this. See if I can find another. Yeah, with it being line level, I'm sure it's a lot lower. You can't trust me on the radio stuff, but as far as the audio stuff, I'm pretty solid, and that's how I'm running my setup, and it's crystal clean. No noise, no static. Yeah, 75 ohms seems about right. I mean,
Greg, I don't know if you're doing any FT8 at the moment, but St. Martin is on 17 meters.
I think I got them earlier on there.
On 17?
Yeah. Okay. Is it 17? Is that?
I don't know where you got them on.
Oh, maybe that was 20.
I'm not seeing them, sadly.
Not getting a lot of love on 40. God, that noise feels like it's ear piercing. All right, that's enough of that for now. I made a couple contacts. Oh boy. I wish Sean was in here tonight. Help explain. Yeah, using the ACC input, man, it was a game changer for me. What frequency are they on 17 meter? Just regular? 1810 or whatever?
18095.
18
I can see him, but I'm only decoding one of his 2 streams, so I'm gonna wait to call him.
Let's see if I see him.
Yeah, if he's only responding to one person, I can decode, but as soon as he starts calling 2, then I lose it.
So
Let's see if
far,
my
I'm not
smoke
seeing
alarm goes
anything
off.
here.
Well, he's evens, so
He's evens?
yeah.
Not seeing much of anything.
Well, he just gave me a +3.
Yep,
so.
yeah, there you go. I see that now. Actually, that's you calling him. I don't see him. BL11? Is that what it is?
That's where I'm at.
It's weird. I'm not seeing his call letters though. Look at this. I don't know. You probably can't see the screen.
Oh yeah, it's because he's FS/W6IZT, so it's too long. So you won't see him. And okay, now you see it. I've worked. So he's in. Oh, there you go.
Yep.
So no, you haven't worked him there yet.
Nope. Maybe it was 20 the
so
other night.
No, you haven't worked him at all with that color pink.
Really?
Or the fuchsia.
I thought I got him the other day.
Yeah, but St. Martin is actually 2 DX entities on one island. So you probably got him as PJ7.
Because of the Netherlands and France? Is that right?
Yeah. I think it's France.
I think it's France.
Oh yeah, he just called you back.
Yay. Does he upload the logbook of the world?
I think so. Oh yeah. Because he's the same guy that did VP6A.
French and Dutch. Netherlands,
Yeah.
That's Dutch, right? I was right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he called you back and you didn't hear him.
Nope, I'm not hearing him right now.
You got your filters on?
I do. Shit.
Yeah, he gave you a +7.
I should be able to hear him though. No problem then. I had him at -13. That was Eric yelling in my ears. For
Turn
real.
your filters off. Are they still on? No.
No, they're not on
Waterfall
now.
looks different. Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
No, maybe your noise is just that high because I don't see it on your waterfall. Like I'm seeing them at -13, so
No filters. No AGC.
Notch. You got your notch and your noise reduction off?
Yep.
Oh, he gave up on you.
I'll keep calling him. I want him.
Well, I mean, I'd wait to call until you can hear him.
Hopefully he didn't go QRT. Let's take a look at
He's
this.
still
thing.
there. Japan's calling him right now.
That's where less of the rocket is rocket, leaving more payload or mass, I guess, for the payload.
The reason why I'm not doing
Fuel,
this
you can
full
add some
screen
more
so I don't want to get
propellant, some more
popped.
performance out of it. I love this, by the way. We were prepared just in case it was totally foggy out there at Vandenberg.
That's a
so we have a
fake-
stand-in rocket where we can show you what you would be seeing if we were not.
What is this world going to? I see something on the scope now.
You see Japan calling them.
Yeah. That's cheap. They got a fake rocket.
Oh, there you go. Now you heard them.
St. Martin's a place with a cool airport. You can go watch the airplanes like right by the beach. And there's idiots that stand right behind the runway and get blasted with jet blast, which is stupid.
So I'm wondering if this guy is like set up like right near the border or something. Oh, he just called you back again.
And I think he's 73'd out with the other guy.
He replied to 2 other stations.
Yeah, that guy's pretty good. He used to be a photog for one of the news stations here. I don't know him, but I've seen him before. I will stop calling him because I stopped seeing him.
Are you sure you don't have your notch filter on?
I am positive.
Okay.
Notch filter
okay.
off. Current logbook queued 9 hours, so wait a day or 2.
It's longer than that, Mike.
Oh, there we go. All right.
I uploaded stuff.
Wait, so he called me back on his other
3 days ago. Yeah, because you can't reply with a complex call.
Whose fault is that?
When you log it, it's just the nature of FT8. When it logs, it'll go back to the FS/W6.
He's actually lower than he was. He was minus 13 before. Yay! Thank you.
I'm seeing him at minus 11 now.
I wonder what you're up to on your challenge on.
I have a lot of logs pending, but it's showing 809 right now. But the FT8 contest log is still, I think that's still pending. Well, and all the people that I talked to, their logs too.
I suspect it's probably going to take another week or so. Yeah. Does even know the difference between a photo dog and a fox? What?
A photog as in like a camera person. I don't know what a fox tog or photog is, but there's definitely GWCs out there.
Are you making stuff up now? K1IO. That does not look familiar. I'm going to go for this guy because I have not made contact with this fella.
Oh, I got to update my ham alert so I don't get triggered.
TVC wiggles.
Very technical term. So yeah, you'll see those engines wiggle pretty soon probably. We'll prep our T-Tab system, which is our igniter.
Yep.
Very conveniently for us.
So when this thing goes, I'm gonna go run outside real quick. So if it
That's
goes,
the whole thing. It matches the logo.
This is not a SpaceX launch.
We definitely didn't pick our color because of that. Yeah, and then
sorry,
keep
turn
going
the
down
wrong
line
fader
here.
down.
T-8 minutes, we'll start fuel pre-press. At some point, we'll do stage 2 TVC wiggles. I'm not sure if we'll be able to see those.
They're using intercom headsets for this thing.
And then at T-6 minutes, we will actually transition to internal power. So right now, Alpha is plugged into ground side power.
Yeah, those guys that do the live stream at the LAX, I kept on putting in their Twitter links for the Sennheiser headsets because the guys for like the first year, they're using a lav and headphones and they're putting the lav right to their mouth. The whole time. It was driving me nuts. I'm like, you guys can use these headsets here.
but at T-minus 5 minutes and 45 seconds, you'll see what are called collar arms.
So,
start to open.
Chase,
Hopefully
you
you'll
muted
see it. It's a little
yourself.
foggy out there.
Other side is
It's
muted.
like a balance. Like, do we keep watching for the TVC?
You can see on the
wiggles
screen
or do we go
here.
show the collar arms. We have so many cameras, and it's a really good problem.
Oh, they are back. They're open right now.
They're
Can you hear me now?
bits
Yes.
up at the top that you can see sort of
That's
pulled
weird.
away from the rocket, right?
Yeah, so those
I've been
are
trying to
intended
talk, and I thought y'all were
stabilize
just ignoring me.
in the high wind
Well,
environments.
I mean,
Oh,
So Vandenberg's
I
super
did that
windy,
earlier. I was like,
and, we don't want
wow,
alpha
just
to
completely
undergo
getting.
any non-required loading.
And then I looked and I was
So
muted.
that's there to kind of
I didn't even have it
support the
muted. I just had
structure
to
while it's
exit
kinda
and come
chilling
back.
around the pad.
This is why I like hanging out with engineers, because you're like, oh, it's not
I think there was some weird stuff going on because when Seth was on, I was getting error messages.
I like it.
Didn't have to call me out like that.
It's supposed to be peer to peer, so I don't know why
the
they
strong
did
back
that.
as well. At some point, we're
I was trying
gonna
to
see
ask,
strong
was
back to
he
pull out
Fox
of
and
way
Hound
to
the other guy?
make
So I couldn't see him.
Yeah,
No.
so you'll see that big structure.
So
on
at
the
11
back of
minutes
the
away
alpha,
from
you'll
this
see it pull back,
guy
and those umbilical.
going up.
It's weird that they have headsets on.
Why?
It looks kind of weird. I don't know. It
NASA
looks
didn't
very
really
like.
do.
It just looks very. Well, I suppose people are talking to him. I don't know. It looks kind of gamerish.
Trying to make it look like a sports broadcast.
Yeah.
They're probably aiming for the gamer crowd. It's probably gamer people that are set this thing up.
I try to wear the in-ear monitors.
Talk about production product living up to its hype. Buddy has a set of those. I have HMD 262B that I use when I do my remote broadcast, or remote live streams. I use Sennheiser headsets for all of our broadcasts. It's very rare that we use something else other than Sennheisers. They are pretty good. I missed the Sennheiser HMD 25s. Those things are really good.
What's the ones that you have on right now?
These are biodynamic headsets.
Oh, I thought those were Audio Technicas.
Nope. I'm looking at another set of biodynamic headsets. I heard they're open, so I can hear poor Haley when she comes in here. Have I got this guy?
Oh, they don't look too bad. Are you running DT770?
Yes. Oh, dude. Heil is junk. Sorry. No offense to the fellow that made it.
Greg, I know you'll love this, but I probably have 5 pair of those $10 Sonys.
What do you mean $10 Sonys?
Like literally the $10 Sony headsets.
Those actually don't sound that bad. The little thin ones.
Yeah.
I used to work out with those. They have like a little hook around the ear. Those ones.
Are you talking about the ones for like the old school
Sony Digital?
The ones for like the Walkman, probably, or like the little CD players?
If you just type in Sony headset in Amazon, it's the first one that comes up. It's $10.
In 30 plus years of broadcasting, Frank, I never saw a Heil piece of gear. Ever.
Yeah, I've never seen Heil in.
No, it's consumer stuff.
When I take advice from, or like when I ask for opinions for people, the thing that I always think about is,
they'll be using Neumanns and Sennheisers, bro.
Like, if I want to know what to use, I'll ask the audio engineer, right? I won't ask the guy whose gain is set to plus 20 dB on DStar. Like, you have to look at the success of the people that you want to model and determine, is that what I want? So if I see Greg wearing biodynamics, I'll be like, oh, Neumann's probably pretty good.
Mostly Neumann inside the studios.
Actually, the lightning edge of the stage.
Is it pronounced Neumann? I thought it was Newman.
Excellent. So
Neumann.
You might actually see this happening because
SSL, Neve. Neve's kind of out because they don't make them anymore.
The stage 2
Cowrack.
are not as big.
Yeah.
Don't see any Heil stuff anywhere.
I want to believe that it wiggled there, but unfortunately, we can't sit here and just.
They're getting close.
Where is JK84?
No idea.
Some fake call sign just called me.
I'm not seeing any of the folks on. Let me go to 40 here. SEV7.
I think I did get my mic working with the radio today too.
You did?
Yeah.
Good.
It's not like doing that feedback thing anymore. I forgot what I changed though. It was something stupid.
Oh, Chase.
Yeah.
I did the testing for you last night. You're probably going to want your mobile radio if you use a mag mount.
Okay.
It would receive just fine.
Transmit
but
was a issue.
Yeah, I was only getting
FT4.
digipeated like maybe 5 to 10% of the time with 5 watts.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna use the arrow for now.
Oh yeah, with the arrow, I was getting digipeated like every time.
Yeah.
Hello, Seth. Welcome back. Did you get some people passing?
Yeah, we had 3 successful passes this evening.
Were they
2
upgrades or
2
Go-
upgrades
sorry.
and a tech?
Excellent.
Are you on a plane?
No, you just hear my what Greg likes to call my
It's ice cream machine.
ice cream machine.
Okay.
I mean, it is warm here, so you know.
I don't know if Adam's still in here, but I think Frank's gonna get it worse than I am. There's
What I
a
missed?
major heat wave. Like Paso Robles is supposed to be like 115.
Did you hear about the heat wave that they had in England? And they're like, it's 26 Celsius. And then people were like, wait a minute, that's like 79 degrees.
Well, actually, according to Nightbot,
After
the
the
humidity's
mission
fine
gets
tonight,
going.
whereas last night it was 100% humidity.
We'll go back to the rocket here that we can't quite
I
see,
had
having just
like
crossed under
90% humidity in my house
let's
on
set some
Friday when my
expectations.
pipes bust
It's a long
and
coast
flooded
phase.
out my.
We do anticipate staying live.
110,
because
I
we
think.
believe We'll have. Oh, nice. The strongback
Oh,
is
the strong
retracted.
back is pulled back.
Oh,
Excellent.
this
That
is
looks a
gonna
lot less
go.
foggy from that angle.
Yeah, those close-up cameras really do help. We do plan on staying live through the entire coast phase. We've got some other stuff to share with you. We'll be answering some audience questions. We'll talk about some of the NASA payloads that are on this mission, and we're also going to talk about Firefly's upcoming mission to the moon. But the real important thing, like you don't just see the launch.
What's launching,
say,
Greg?
Okay, we're done.
You
Shut
probably
down the
described this
stream.
already, but
Because
my
we're
voice-
Yeah,
launching
actually a ham radio satellite's going to be on this
video of
thing.
some of the payloads
This is
deployed
not a
that we've
SpaceX.
been cleared
And I
to
can't
share
put this
with
thing
you
full
if it makes it
screen
down
or I'll
through
get
the
popped.
ground station. So that's going to be the plan coming up. We're rapidly approaching T-minus 3 minutes here, but Morgan, really quickly, an audience question.
Sure.
Have you been on console for a test, for a launch? What's it like?
Yes. I really wish I had data in front of me right now.
She just wants to talk about the data. I love it.
I really want the data. I need my emotional support strain gauges. I'm very sad I don't have them. But yeah, I have sat console. It's a really weird feeling because you cry and bleed and sweat all over these things for months.
Right.
And then when
Just
it's time
crying
for them
over
to
'em?
go, it's you're sitting
too
there behind
good.
the computer staring at the data that you've been staring at from all of the tests leading up to this. And you've prepared this thing as much as you can, but you're still nervous because, I mean, how could you not be?
Yeah.
Right? This thing's about to go. It's not going to be on the ground anymore. And then when it is let go, you can't exactly kind of pull it back. So yeah, it's a weird blend of stress, but relief and pride. And all in all, just an emotional roller coaster.
Good deal. But you've designed the rocket to be able to handle this.
Exactly.
So she's a designer.
All right. We will send it on its way because now we're under T-minus 3 minutes, y'all. We're coming up on the final poll. Any second now, we're going to
where's
listen
these
into the launch
20
conductor who's
colony
going to be asking for a
guys?
go, no-go from the chief engineer, the launch director, and the range operations commander. So we are going to listen in. I don't want to talk
gonna
over them.
listen
I
in.
know how you feel when we talk over folks that are doing polls, but we expect that coming up any second now. Don't know exactly when that's going to happen, but this is the last critical sort of human
3
step,
minutes out.
I guess.
They
to
should be
confirm
close.
that we're ready to go. Let's just
Right?
go ahead and listen in to mission control here.
Didn't know.
117 is pretty hot, dude.
None of those guys are wearing like gamer headsets.
Looks like those are
minus 2 minutes. This is the final commit for launch. Chief Engineer.
Those look like RTS
Chief Engineer,
KP.
scope for launch. Launch Director.
I don't want to say panels because KP is panel.
Rock.
I didn't know Great Britain was in the 13 colonies challenge.
Yeah, so
it's a little bit
France.
ironic.
Yeah, France is too.
When we, you know,
the yeah, I use the cheap Sonys a lot at work, because
There
when they
you heard it,
inevitably
folks. We've got
go
3
missing,
green buttons on the screen there, 3 green lights. Chief Engineer, Launch Director, and the Range Ops Commander all go for launch.
when they disappear, I don't want to be out $200 for a
minute
headset.
and a half, folks. So here's the plan. We're going to let you listen in to the sounds from the pad. Just tune right into the noise of summer from the rocket launch. I guess the noise of summer here is the rocket launch itself. We'll let you
are they
listen
talking
to
about?
the launch net. We'll let you listen.
That's NASA's noise of summer.
I thought
and we're going to do our very
it's part of their
best to be
CubeSat
quiet, but we are
initiative.
coming up on 1
I thought
minute.
SpaceX was bad.
T-minus 60 seconds.
All right.
Acknowledging helium.
Helium. That's something the Boeing thing doesn't have.
Acknowledging Eric.
I don't know if I'll be able to see it, but as soon as this thing, if it launches, I'm running outside. So maybe I can watch it blow up for all I know.
The loose pressure's coming up.
I don't think they land these things either.
T-minus 30 seconds. Alpha is transitioning to autonomous mode.
Excuse me. Sorry. I didn't get the fader in time there.
Normal stage 1 TVC motion.
Boy, this looks like from 2005 video.
T-minus 10, 9,
It sure ain't no, it sure ain't no SpaceX.
They aborted it. They just aborted it. Wah, wah, wah.
Elsie, go ahead and start your safing operations.
Copy. We're starting safing operations.
I had a feeling this thing was going to go off. She got aborted with
Like
2 seconds
fire on
left.
Video.
I see no fires on video.
Copy. Please turn off roll purge. DC.
Roll purge closed.
They just gotta let SpaceX do it. Like, let the professionals.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, I'm glad other people are trying, but I mean, seriously.
Verify blue lines.
Wah, wah, wah. That's for the whatever team that's doing this.
BC, please confirm C-Rio is in the latch state and command it to release safe.
Is it moving?
Copy.
That motion is actually the strong
Can you
back
verify
going
we're in
back.
manual state?
Yeah, it
Does
does
that
look
answer
like
your question?
Alpha's
That guy-
tipping over from that angle, but I promise
He must have heard you.
Count auto-sequences.
His ears are burning. What's going on? Nice to see you in here, Kim.
Manual.
City 1, release system is now safe.
Or Daniel?
So does
Danielle?
that mean no new
Yes, sir.
satellite tonight?
No new satellite tonight.
FTS, can you
I
confirm?
don't know what their
Report
window's
signals
like.
not going high.
FTS
Oh, they
confirms
could
it's
relaunch
requires
tonight?
not going high.
No, I doubt it.
FTS, please confirm these sides are safe.
I've never seen them abort a minute out, less than a minute out,
Yeah,
and
14,
launch
41.
later.
Copy. Please run alpha power external.
Yeah,
So
that
that-
lady jinxed it. She was talking about how excited she was.
Don't count those chickens.
BCG confirming running alpha
All
power
them
external.
eggs been hatched.
And the collar has
All right.
reclamped as
That
well. there.
reminded me of something that I have to do yet. I'm such a failure, Greg.
Are you hearing this from somewhere else? Happy Canada Day, by the way. Well, actually, you're in Ontario, so I think it's over now.
BC, please run alpha power external.
So we're continuing to listen in to the launch net there. As you can see, there was a hold right before liftoff. We do have
verify
a
height as the
30-minute
auto
window
roll.
here.
Oh,
And right now
might.
we are waiting.
All right.
Right
I
now
will
we're
be
waiting to see if we can
RB.
recycle within those 30 minutes. So we're going to continually.
I doubt.
I have to get ready for this launch. I got to be right
It's really
back.
tough not to talk over them, but I don't want to.
Yeah, it is. It is difficult.
We're going to continue listening in, and we'll provide an update as soon as we can.
I don't think I've ever seen any type of launch get stopped that quick, because usually they can't hold the stuff in there that long. The fuel and stuff is not made because it will like freeze over and stuff.
LC on CD1, we're going to try for that last window we did get moving.
Copy.
Sounds like they're trying to.
On S1, S2 lock stopping.
Good copy.
BC, can we verify NV161 Charlie is closed? Closing. You can verify open NV235 Bravo.
We had a 50-50
Close
shot of being right.
SVNN.
It's not that bad.
And close NV spin vent.
I'm gonna listen in here and try to make some more context.
Copy. All right, folks, you can see on the screen that hold up there. We still don't have any information on the abort. We're still trying to see if we can recycle. Again, there was a 30-minute window here, and we were targeting the beginning of that window. So we've got a little bit of time, but we're waiting to get information on what the next steps are.
On someone going back to umbilical.
I guess at least they didn't blow up on the launch pad.
You know, it very well could have. It still can. It's still fueled. If you see how the cameras go away real quick, you know what happened. Which I don't hope on this, but let's let the professionals. Let Elon and his team launch these things off. Seriously, they're doing like 2 a week
Go, no go
on
for
average.
recycle ops will be in 1 minute.
We'll see if this happens here.
This one's not NASA, is it?
No. It's Firefly Aerospace.
Firefly got canceled, so
about 30
Have you ever
seconds
seen it?
away.
We're continuing to stand by, but the best source of information is the launch net there. So we're just going to keep listening. That's why we're being quiet, so y'all can hear what's being said.
I remember they said they couldn't land that thing out on a drone ship, the first stage. Like all these physics people, no, that's like impossible. And then 2 months later,
This is the launch conductor on Count.net with the readiest report for recycle operations. For us, we are still investigating the issue, but to get us positioned for an additional attempt, we're going to step it back into recycle.
they might try it.
Alcon for awareness on CD1. We aborted on a ground side helium high, so at 7 seconds we aborted on HPD 201 and 211 averages. At second stage cryogenic helium loop, we are investigating the cause of those. They should have vented. While we investigate that, we're going to go ahead and try and recycle.
On CD1, this is the poll for recycle operations. RC. Go. FSW.
Go.
GSW.
Go.
GNC.
Go.
Fluids 1.
Boots.
Prop 1.
Go.
AVI.
Go.
FTS.
Go.
ISPO.
Go.
IFCO. Mission manager.
Go.
Safety official. OSM.
Go.
Chief engineer.
Go for
wait,
recycle.
we didn't hear safety official.
Mission director.
No. OSHA, let's give him a call.
Launch director.
Go.
Safety official.
Mrs. Misko, go.
Copy. Fluids 1.
We are going to need to load some more fuel on stage 1, but we will be a go.
Copy.
Still no go out of the safety guy?
She gave it a go.
Oh.
This is kind of cool.
Oh, we have a SADS
Alarm,
astronaut in the chat. Frank doesn't like Elon.
Oh, we knew
So
that
a bit of translation sounds like they were getting the rocket into a situation, a position.
He's
that
done
they
more
could
for
go the
society
individual
than most of
window
these clowns
if they
out
get
here
that
these
clearance.
days.
There are more Teslas. There are more Teslas than Crown Victorias in space.
That is a true fact. Oh, that's a good one.
Battery CO3 on a CD1 to LC requesting to go to 2 pump for circulation on the second stage.
2 pump.
Copy.
Smart guy doesn't know how to put their car in space. That was his own personal car too.
Honestly, like if I could put my car into space, probably would.
I would too. They like showed him driving it into Hawthorne and then like them like cleaning everything out. They did a whole big video on it.
We prefer not to pollute. Pollute what? They had to shoot that rocket into space anyway.
And by
Might
the
as
way,
well
they took out
put
the
car in it.
batteries too.
So a bit of an update here, y'all. It sounds like they are going to go for the recycle here. Again, it was a 30-minute window we had
So
with that hold right
they only
there
got
before launch.
15
we had
minutes or
almost
so.
the entire 30-minute window remaining. We're currently just around 9
Yeah, all of a
minutes
sudden
into it. So it looks
Elon's
like they
car
are
goes by like the
continuing
Detroit
to
of
get the
space,
rocket
and
ready
someone
again
steals it.
to see if they can't hit the end of the window. Don't have any details to share.
So
on
we'll
exactly
keep on. I'll keep an eye on this. It doesn't sound like this. I don't know. We don't know exactly what's going on yet with that rocket launch, and I don't think I'll be able to see it as good now because we're well out of twilight. Being 9:15 p.m. here almost. I think, I don't know, like 22 years or something. There's a tracker. It's supposed to come within like, I think like 20,000 miles or something of your Earth. That's what a Tesla is.
Did you work the Olympic Flame special event station, Greg?
The Olympic Flame special event station.
Yeah, TM62FLAM.
No. I saw that on the Greece. Was that Greece?
No, it's France.
No.
He's on 20 meters.
I don't think I see him. FT8 or 4?
FT8.
It will swing back the Earth with orbit with batteries. I don't think it's transmitting anymore. I think they're just tracking it. I don't know how they track it. KI3N. That does not look familiar. I've worked them before. I need to go potty.
Thanks for sharing, Greg.
Well, you just want me to get up and leave and burp in your guys' ears?
That's usually what you do.
Wait, hold on, Greg. If you have to go to the bathroom, what does burping have to do with it?
It's Greg. Wrong answers only. Where is Greg going?
And now that he can't hear, GB13 Colony and TM13 Colony are on 20 meter FT4.
FT4, you said? Ooh, hold on.
I didn't know there was like a little contest thing for the Olympic Flame.
Would make sense, right? You know, it's a.
I just thought it was a special event station. But you get points.
Okay. Do you want to explain the 13 colony thing, or is it? Should I? Or to the best of my knowledge, it's basically celebrating.
So,
yeah, are you doing it, Eric? You want me to do it?
About 200 or so, 250, something like that years ago, there was this king and he was a tyrant. And to pay for this war that they had with France, they started levying taxes upon the settlers of the American continent. I'm sure that you probably don't want the history of America. No, 13 Colonies is the event where you try to work all 13 of the original U.S. colonies, along with the William Penn, the TM 13 station in France, and then the Great Britain station to get all of the original players in America's founding.
I still haven't seen the William Penn yet.
I don't know what Frank means. Like, we weren't settlers.
We were colonizers.
Okay.
That's what they taught me in college.
I mean, technically, if you're a colony, you are colonizing. So, sure.
We're not settlers. You're not a settler, that's for sure. Unless you settled in a Crown Vic.
No, he colonized a Crown Vic.
I'm seeing Andorra right now on 14074. I've never worked them.
I'm not seeing much on 20 meters. Nothing out of the ordinary.
GB13 call is on 2054.
Of course, I saw Andorra once, and now I don't see him again.
Oh, did you get the Whoosie Woodsy St. Martin on 17, Chase?
Copy.
I didn't get anything on 17
August 6th.
tonight.
Looks like they're going to go here.
All right, folks, got some more information to share. It sounds like the hold there right before liftoff was due to some ground support equipment. And it sounds like they believe that they can continue on here with targeting the end of the window now just around T-minus 14 minutes. Again, we're targeting 9:33, which is 30 minutes after the original launch window there, as a second opportunity to get Alpha Flight 5 Noise of Summer off the ground this evening.
Sounds like a few more minutes out, and they're going to try to get this baby off the ground. I hope they do. Safely, of course.
I mean, will we even know with these like 320 by 240 webcams? It's like a regular old ham radio website. It's like, oh, what are we doing? Satellite 32. 32-bit satellite.
I think they ripped the name off of, is it Don Henley that sings the song Boys of Summer?
Yes.
Pretty sure they like heard that song and or no.
Don Henley? Or is it Bryan Adams?
Or the Ataris if you get the cover.
Why are you so low now, Seth?
What? Freaking A.
There you came up. You came up.
All right. Might be where I move the microphone. Gotta be careful.
I guess apparently they're everybody in the chat that I'm not watching, because I'm not watching the actual YouTube video of this this broadcast here that I just pulled up right now. I guess the chat is very animated.
Are they telling them to just have Daddy Elon do it?
They're calling it a Timu rocket. If you guys, the copycat of Falcon 9.
Please start a Wireshark capture.
The Wish.com Falcon 9.
Alibaba special 2-day guaranteed delivery.
Started.
Well, I'm working Kilo 2 mic.
15 meters.
I'm not having a lot of luck on 13 colonies.
I'm not either.
I'm doing really good. I'm almost done. I'm up to 9 total, and 2 of them are sideband.
All right, to reiterate, you see the clock continuing to count down, and they are targeting that 9:33 p.m. local time, T0.
For those of you wondering what Timu was, it's a satellite that they tried to do a test on, or sorry, a rocket they tried to do a test on in China, and it ended up taking off. It was a ground test.
As a reminder, in the event of abort, it will perform the following actions. Confirm there are no fires around the engines, utilizing fire exit called out by LD. If there are no fires, GC will turn off whirl purge. We will then confirm vehicle health, pre-valves are closed, helium bubbler is active, S1 fuel tank is maintaining between 30 and 36 psi, as well as A1 PFTs. We will then verify other vehicle tanks are vented. We will then step into verifying ground side health, verifying T-TEP tank is vented, TVC tank is vented, spin system is vented, cavity purges are active, and strong bank has re-engaged. We'll confirm with range we're okay to disarm and power down ESATs, and we will power off stage 1 and stage 2 FTS. We will transition to manual power. We'll then clear avionics, FSW error codes.
Didn't finish the QSO with Kilo 2 mic. Someone stepped on him.
Shocking.
I think he
on voice.
No, FT8.
I see Kilo 2 India and GB13 COL on
Don't
FT4.
say.
What? What the hell are you talking about, Greg?
I'm not supposed to know where they're at. I'm supposed to find them on my own.
Ew.
Oh, 21094 is St. Martin again.
Auto is aborting.
Oh, they aborted again.
Serial.
That's it.
Serial alarm.
Wah, wah, wah. Perfect timing.
LC start safety operations, please.
No.
Copy. Please verify no fires.
So last time they said it was a vehicle ground support equipment. What's the excuse this time?
Alarm.
A sad ham.
I feel like this whole thing's a rug pull.
Just let the pros do this.
This is like their third launch window, isn't it?
No, that was their second. Now it's a Royster? I don't know. I can't read. I suck.
It's got a bad thyroid. It's glandular.
I have a bad thyroid. Once again, anybody new watching tonight, see if we get a couple more subs tonight. I only got one tonight. So if anybody new tonight is in.
Copy.
Greg, I was at sub with my extra account.
Oh, okay.
Copy.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
No, I'm kidding. All of my accounts are sub to Greg.
Saved. Can we
Hamstick Eric one?
ESAT brake wires. I'm not going high.
That's the one I found you
Brake
on.
wires. I'm not going high.
You found me on?
Well, that's the first one I saw you on is Hamstick Eric.
ESATs are saved.
Oh, okay.
BC, please run alpha power external.
What happened? Are they going to tell us or what?
The thyroid thermometer went bad.
Time out. Nate, you think? The answer should be it is.
Why are you so
What's
low,
wrong?
Seth? Usually you're the loudest one in here.
What the hell? Okay, how's that sound? Test 1 2 1 2.
Better.
Better?
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, I gotta talk really close. That's really hold on. Let me try something then.
I remember my first day.
All right. Is that any better?
Yes.
All right, I just jacked up the mic gain. I'm like, that's really weird.
You're loud. I'm gonna have to turn you down here on my end.
I don't care about your end.
It's not what we said.
Beautiful,
night. Oh, St. Martin guy on 15 is like real loud.
Confirm.
He's giving me a +0. I wonder if he's like seeing me call all these times because this is now my 7th QSO with him. If he's like, dang, man, this Hawaii guy.
So what's going to happen
CD1,
down the line when you
check
move
terminal
away
count.
from Hawaii and you still have an
Rio
Hawaiian call
control
sign?
status.
So I was actually talking with Greg about this recently. I am thinking about seeing if I can put the KH6WI into a club call, and then I'll just get a mainland call. Or I'll keep the KH6, but have a club call that basically I'm the only one that uses it, and I'll be the trustee. And just use that on air.
Got it.
Most things.
Okay.
Because it's the thing is, like, everyone who knows me knows that call sign, and it's like your call sign becomes your identity. But also, I mean, if you move around, I mean, how many one calls are living in Florida right now? A lot.
How many two calls are living in Florida right now?
A lot. So it's like people move around all around. So it's like, should I get a new call sign? And I thought, why don't I just get basically a club call and for just, get a couple people to be in the club to make it official.
Can I be in your club?
Apparently you can work GB13 call on DMR and DStar.
GB13.
Yeah.
Can I text them? Can I? APRS. That'd be cool.
Reflector 63 Bravo.
I don't see the point of working them, especially on a digital channel.
Well, if your propagation on digital is better than HF.
I'll log it as a satellite QSO. No, they're actually doing all 13 colonies have a satellite rep as well.
Come on.
So Chase, you should hop on that on the try work them on the ISS.
Yeah, I think I already missed that window. It's only flying over like once a day now.
Ooh, I'm getting K2I right now.
I just worked them.
GB13 is on FT8 20 meters.
No, you're not supposed to say. Greg doesn't want to know.
Only need 3 more. I did it, and I wasn't even really trying that hard.
It's so weird to see Grid Tracker actually do TQSL.
I know it's been over a month, right?
Yeah.
Almost. Well, it's like 6 weeks.
You're being heard in South Australia. Eric?
Am I?
Yep.
I'm not even on the regular frequency, but that's cool then.
He might be stalking you.
Oh, Colin?
Yep. I think it was 5.
Colin, you can do 15, right?
Yeah, I think that's Colin's like baby.
I have QSOs on
Greg,
with Colin on lots of bands now.
Go ahead,
It's awesome.
Seth.
do I sound any better, Greg?
Yes.
The same. Okay.
Yeah, you sound a little bit better.
I upped the pre level on my on Sonobus. I don't know why.
I've already worked this guy before. Okay. Yeah, you sound pretty good.
Okay.
I wouldn't put a picture of the Titanic on your.
Hey, we can start. Hey, Greg, we can start streaming now.
Andy, I'm working your favorite band or your favorite mode right now, buddy. I can always go over to HubNet UK right now too and make a contact with you.
Hey, Greg, can we what's it called? Can we become a Great Britain colony again if we can work Andy on voice?
Maybe. I don't think we want to go backwards.
Like, you're not even allowed to like have a knife in Great Britain.
Yeah, where am I going to put my Glock? Oh, did I say that out loud?
You have a gun?
I have no comment.
I didn't know those were allowed in California.
I had a Glock with 19 round mags in California. Perfectly legal.
Allegedly.
No, I had the paperwork to prove it.
I would still say
During-
allegedly if I lived in California.
Oh, well, I don't live in California anymore, so the Freedom Week. If you bought them during a certain week during the appeal, you got to keep them.
The Freedom Week.
Yeah, that's what it's literally what they call it.
Yeah, I know. That's the sad part. This seems.
It was Saint.
Ooh, wait a
Benitez.
second.
What?
Wait, did I just see timeout? Did I just see K2I with my grid square?
See, it's got to be difficult for you, Seth, to work all these folks because you're so close.
I'm wondering if that's part of my problem. But the thing is, you just worked K2I, and it said, and that's I think I worked him as well. But what was the grid square? FN30. That's the same. So he's in the same grid as me.
Just Envy's on 40, easy, and a lot of them are on 80 as well. So
it says New Jersey though.
Yeah, if you look on the
That's
map,
the same as New York's the same thing, anyways, as New Jersey. So
wow,
what?
Wow. I was gonna say there is a part of FN30 that's in New Jersey, of my grid square that's in New Jersey.
In Jersey. None of you guys are calling old boy in St. Martin.
Is he on another band?
15.
K2J? Do I already have him?
So do you have to work the 13 colonies on every band, or is it just once?
I just want to work them once. I want to work them on different modes, though. I want to work them on FT8 and voice.
Yeah, I'm seeing all of them on 40 now.
Yeah, there's some that are in the extra portion.
That's weak. That's no fun. I'm on 40, by the way. I've been on 40 for a few minutes. A minute, I should say. I've already worked K2J. I don't want to work them again. I mean, I didn't get them on this band, obviously. Or not obviously, but.
Hey, Frank, we rag on you when you're here, so what's going to be any different?
It's not fun to rag on someone if they're not there. And it's just mean.
Yeah.
You can only talk crap about people when they're talking crap back.
Yeah, that's the whole fun.
Like, if you're doing it behind someone's back, then you're just a jerk.
Well, I haven't been in New Jersey in probably 15 years.
I don't think you're missing much, Greg.
Nope.
It's New Jersey.
Come to Jersey for the drugs. Stay because you spent all your money on drugs and can't afford to leave.
Actually, no, I think it was under 15 years because I went to the airport.
You went to Newark?
They flew me out of Newark.
What is wrong with you?
They put
Don't
me
answer
They
that.
put me on United. What do I have to do? That's the night or the morning I sat next to holy crap, what's her name? She was Tom Cruise's ex-wife.
Nicole Kidman?
No. She was a little tiny little thing.
Oh, the one from Dawson's Creek, the girl?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, I didn't know who she was. Yes, Katie Holmes. We sat there and talked for like 4 hours. All she said was she worked in the entertainment business, and we kind of both ragged on it. At the end, and she said her name was Katie. I'm like, okay, my name's Greg. Nice to meet you. Have a good day.
That could have been a lot of things.
Wait. Were you married at the time?
Which entertainment
No, she was not.
No, were you married at the time?
Yes. We weren't talking about that kind of stuff. We're just talking about work stuff and life stuff.
Well, that's why she probably wanted someone.
She's probably thrilled to talk to someone who wasn't like, oh my God, I'm your biggest fan. I love you.
Yeah, I see some pain in the ass guy from Texas on 40 FT8. Oh, not really a pain in the ass.
I want some more colonies. Which ones do I need now?
Can't even get K2J on 40.
I need K2.
Well,
everybody keeps transmitting over me.
I see you. I see you, Chase. I'm calling you, Chase.
Yeah, I'm having a call on top of somebody else.
K2B, K2D, K2B.
Calling
I
over
gotta,
this guy that started
I
calling
gotta show
over
you my graph here. It's freaking loud as crap. I mean, I'm wondering if that's part of the problem. I can't work anything is because all these people.
So do I count you? Can I count you as a 13 colonies? You live in a 13 colony?
I won't object, but whatever.
Are you a bonus station?
So this is what I have right
I don't
now.
know.
I need K2C. And I need K2 Bravo, I believe.
I'm calling you, but I don't think you're.
You're calling me. Oh, you're calling him?
Do you hear me, Chase?
Yeah, I hear you, but everybody's transmitting every time I go to transmit. Somebody's transmitting on top of me.
So I need K2B and
Yeah, let me try something.
K2C.
Let me change your transmit frequency.
I just did again.
Oh, you know what? I didn't think
Let me
about
go
that.
up a little bit and see if I see that. Hold on, I just transmitted.
Feels like I'm trying to work satellites during the day.
All right, I'm not working. I'm not getting luck. I don't know if it's my antenna or if it's just the bands or. I mean, I don't remember seeing the band, my graph here, solid red on wsjtx.
Transmitting again right now.
Maybe, Mike. We talked about that, actually. You know what? I don't get intimidated with people that are on TV at all. They're just people like anybody else. They poop, pee, bleed, sweat.
Even in porta potties, Greg?
Well, they have honey wagons for that. You know what a honey wagon is?
No, I don't want to know.
So it's a mobile porta john. It's a little bit nicer. It's usually air conditioned, have running water in it.
Oh, I've been
Star wagon kind of thing.
Yeah, a couple of years ago, I think Amtrak had them in Penn Station as a temporary bathroom, and for the summer, it was like a nice air conditioned bathroom.
They're not
Keep
bad
it all year round.
Yeah, they're not bad. The last year I worked NASCAR, they had those.
I'm seeing people call all the 13 colony stations. I'm not seeing them respond.
I'm not seeing anything on 40 right now. Well, yeah, you know what I'm seeing in the call window actually. If we move that.
I'm going back to different to
K2E. Do I have
20.
K2E?
Trying to get them right now, but I think all these 13 colonies antennas suck.
Or is 20 dying for me finally?
I'm on 40 and I can't get it.
Oh, Delaware I don't have.
We know someone who lives in Delaware.
I need him on voice. Not
No.
not Brandon.
Friend of the channel.
I was gonna say I don't know if you're gonna be getting Brandon on voice.
End of quote. I'm just gonna blind call K2E because I see him calling other people back. Maybe I can get in a queue.
I keep getting all these like false decodes on my thing. I got one from Branson, like 412 VWK.
That means you got some noise.
Awesome.
I don't think I made too many mistakes with call signs today. Been watching a lot of POTA activation videos. K2K, which I think I already have. K2K.
I see K2I on 80 meter, but
I didn't know North Carolina was a 13 colony.
yes.
Shows how much I remember from history class.
That explains a lot.
Dang it.
I think the launch got scrubbed, Greg. Or is that the
Yeah, it did. K2J. Do have K2J. That was the first one I got.
Trying to work them right now, but not hearing me.
I'm sure they got a pile up going.
He's calling CQ.
He is?
Yeah.
K2J?
Yeah, K2J's calling CQ right now at 40.
You may want to loosen up your gate a little bit too.
Yeah, I had to turn up my gate because it's getting RFI back. Getting RFI back.
Are you sure you're not getting it on just on your headphones?
You hearing a buzz?
Nope.
Okay.
But your gate's going, so it's hard to tell.
You might be hearing a buzz now. So loosened up the gate again.
Nope.
Well, it's from actual like RFI when I transmit.
You might be hearing it.
I'm seeing it on the meter.
Really? I'm not seeing it here. I have some background noise. That's about it. I'm trying to blindly call K2E. I need K2E and K2 something or other. I can't remember. K2J sitting there waiting for somebody. So I know it's getting a little late here. I got to get up early and get the recycle off and then get to work. All right. Looks like Seth, we're going to lose Seth. 6 hours ago, I uploaded till it's still no. I heard there's a 9-hour queue for some people. Maybe Nate put that in there. Anyways, I will be back for sure on Saturday. I don't know about any other day this week. This is a holiday on Wednesday here in the United States called 4th of July. Yep. No, it's Wednesday, isn't it? Tuesday, Wednesday. It's Thursday. You're right. My bad.
How do you not know when freedom is?
I know how to spell it out.
Because that doesn't happen.
Blow stuff up.
They should just cancel 4th of July in California.
Well, they did one year, and we showed them. There was some awesome video of 4th of July in California when they canceled it.
Freaking red coats.
Yep. So yeah, for me, this week's gonna be a little touch and go. I got to be at work early on Friday. I'm probably gonna be tired on Friday morning because I'm working Saturday. I'm working Thursday. Not too late, but then I'm gonna be hanging out, blowing up stuff in the front yard legally. We can legally light off fireworks here, not the ones that explode in the air, but the ones that we can light off in the street. I'm gonna be on for sure on Saturday, and the other thing is I'm probably gonna take down the antenna for maintenance because I'm gonna be gone the following week, most of the following week. So if I do come on, it'll probably be just digital stuff with this baby here, the hotspot. I'll have my radio on when I go to Vegas. I'm going to bring my ID52 with me, also with an antenna, not my 7500 super gainer, because I did get rid of that recently to a friend of the channel's and a coworker and friend of mine. Oh, my cat's crying.
Oh, Greg, we should hook you up with APRS on the ISS when your antenna's down.
Well, I don't have a Windows machine.
We'll figure it out.
Oh, I don't think I have Windows in my. I don't think I'm running Parallels in this machine here. What else? So yeah, I'm not going to be doing too much HF after probably Saturday. I'm guessing. I try to take down the antenna and like rebuild it, or the mast at least, once every couple weeks, because it is a temporary setup. Some of it's tie wraps, and I put some tape over some stuff, some gaffer tape. So out in the heat and in the sun, obviously it's going to get dried out. And I don't want the mast to fall in my house because something gets loose. So I go and retighten everything up and make sure everything's tightened, because sometimes get waving back and forth, stuff gets loosened up. So I'll be taking that down. I might as well have it down for about a week or two while I'm out of town as well. And I'm pretty busy. And next week I'm working every day, 7 straight days, and I have to I'm working 70 hours. So I got to try to figure out how to get all my laundry done and packed for the trip, because I'm leaving on Sunday night right after work. So I'm working all day. I'm working a day game. Probably get off about 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and then I want to be on the road by 6. That should put me into Southern Nevada around 10 p.m. hopefully, depending on how many times I have to stop for my daughter. She's usually pretty good about it. I don't have the Tesla, so I can go straight through. I can go through on one battery charge. It's not the safest thing in the world, probably, because there's a lot of open desert where there's nothing really I can charge at. So I definitely could make it to State Line, which is only about 30 minutes into Vegas, but I don't want to get stuck at a light and not being able to find a charger when I do get to Vegas. So I just usually do a quick like 10-minute top off in Yermo, and then get all the way into Vegas. Still a heap of people on 10 and 15. Not here. Nope. Let's see if there's any of these guys moved to FT4. So I might not be on for 5 days, is what I'm saying. So hopefully I'm going to try maybe do a remote or something from Dodger Stadium. I don't know. One of the days, maybe on Friday or Sunday. I don't know. If anything, it'll probably be Friday. So I'm going to get out of here. You guys have anything to add? We had no Sam in here tonight. 40 FT4 is completely dead. I mean, it is dead as a doornail. Colin, take care. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I do have a video of my ham shack in possibly production. I've recorded some more stuff today. I just need to kind of clean up my office. I think I want to re-record it, some of the stuff. And I don't want to call it filming because there's no film involved. Now I hear you buzzing again.
I don't
know why it just started again.
60 cycles, something you're plugged into.
Power.
What's going on, dude? I will try to meet a CA ham for coffee tomorrow morning out in Hawaii, I'm guessing. All right, I need to get out of here. It's getting late for me. Anything else?
Not linked.
Maybe Hamstick's trying to work some voice. But you guys all take care and have a good night.
See ya.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for watching the Greg K6EGG live stream. But most importantly, thanks for spending a little while with me. And please, don't forget to tell your friends about the channel. Hello, everybody. Thanks for watching the great K6EGG live stream. But most importantly, thanks for spending a little while with me. And please, don't forget to tell your friends about the channel. Hello, everybody. Thanks for watching the great K6EGG live stream. But most importantly, thanks for spending a little while with me. And please, don't forget to tell your friends about the channel.